shattered dreams. Nails are shining sparking screens. Neon glass stations light. Shadows dancing in the night. Power
Golden Demon 2024 winners revealed. Yes, the buildup is over. The winners have been revealed. Let's take a look at the figures that blew us away. If figures aren't your thing, if you're like, I really do think of mine, I don't use the toys on my, well, okay, you can just toddle off, Scrooge, because this is all about toys. This is all about the Golden Demon winners. I'm very excited to see the crafts that made its way and who held aloft the sword this year. So let's take a look. First up, the single miniatures. We've got this. Unfortunately, my computer will not do these justice, unfortunately, but yes, okay. So we got this is our single miniature gold from Lucas Zava, and it is a cybernetic orc thingy riding on a two-legged whale diesel punk. I don't even know what I'm looking at. But it's awesome. No, actually, I don't know. It looks more Photoshopped than real. No, yeah, I guess it's real. I can't tell, which I guess is the point. So, I mean, the painting's obviously amazing. I could never paint anything this good. And the level of detail, this Mad Max looking diesel punk two-legged shark being ridden by a cybernetic orc. I don't know if that's amazing or ridiculous. Either way, I love it. I don't understand what's going on, but I love it. Congratulations. Runner-ups, we had this dude, I forget what they're called, the bug skeleton lizard folk in a desert, and incorporated some terrain, very, very John Carter of Mars look to it. And then we've got this dude, power armor, colonial marine, all bronze and red and gold with a little chainsaw hand. For kill unit or kill team, we got Erica Mateo with their little World War II looking guys here. This could be World War II. This could be Colonial Marines. This could be whatever. Got a little rat. Got a little bone haul. This guy's like, hey, look at it. Yeah, this one looks cool. Tells it a complete story and incorporated the painting and everything. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I can't tell if the flag's real or the flag's part of the painting, and they somehow incorporated it to make it look like the flag was part of the painting, or if the flag was real. Either way, that's awesome. And then we have some space elves from Andy, some orcs looking all awesome from Ewelin. I'm going to get all your names wrong. I'm sorry. For large miniature vehicle, we've got the winner with Jamie Cordwell's big stompy spider mech with covered in dead bodies. Good use of the terrain. Little lightning details, amazing. Really cool, really fun, really scary. Congratulations. And then we've got second place and third place with this little power armor. I ride inside. This is reminds me of that Power Rangers run where they had the guys on the outside. Weird. I don't know, man. It's a weird idea to have the driver so obviously available to be shot at. And then we have this little spaceship looking here. This looks really cool. It's got his little, for some reason, there's a book on the front. That's awesome, I guess, because, it's like the Bible, and he's charging in to fight the heretics. He's got a little lightsaber. He's got a little angel riding with him. This is really cool. There's a whole story going on here. Then we got Age of Sigmar single miniature winner, and we've got this major-looking orc troll shaman going on. This dude looks awesome. I think it's a she, actually. She looks awesome. She's got some little magic going on. She's got a pet beholder. I want to use her as an NPC in my game. She's amazing. Or he's amazing. Anyways, there's a lot going on here, and I really love this figure. Congratulations, Albert. Then follow up, we've got this blind ogre thingy going on with his gigantic crossbow that shoots ballistas. And he's got a wolf hanging from his back and incorporated bushes and stuff. Again, pretty cool. And then here's our boys. The Stormracks, our undead paladins. You guys ran into these in my game a couple weeks ago. I love the idea of these guys. I need to write them up officially for a game, but I don't know how much trouble I get in for stealing them. But I love the idea of these dudes. I've been resurrected and brought back so many times. Is it still human? And we have Age of Sigmar units. We've got some lizard folk. Wow. This looks like a terrarium. This one is really good. This one really captures the jungle feel. I mean, if I didn't, if you put this in like a fish tank and filled with more plants and stuff like that and dirt, it would just be amazing. It would be a terrarium. And then you just put like, some mealworms in there. Yeah, it is really amazing. This is good. This is wow. And then we've got one goblin riding just a stampede of squigs. Everything with squigs in it is just 1,000 times better. So this is awesome. This is clever. Just sort of taking a bunch of different squig figures and sort of molding them into this whatever this is, this nightmare. And then we've got a party of adventurers, it looks like. What's going on here? There's a dude down here. I don't know if you can see the dude down here. And there's a dude over here. And there's this guy. And then there's a really big guy over here holding like a gigantic shield. I don't really get this dude. Like, really, would you charge into combat carrying a cauldron of hot lava just so you could brand people with your thing? I don't know if these guys are meant to be together, but they look good together. It looks like just a really bizarre adventuring party. We've got Warhammer Age of Sigmar large miniature, and we've got the Troll Lord with the building on his back. This guy's like, I've got a Stargate on my back. That's how large I am. This guy is just so cool. You just want to use him in a game too. I mean, it's just the size. It really shows the size. And then the use of the resin to create the waterfall and showing the layers of the waterfall with like the fish and everything. That's really cool. The cutaway. Just excellent combination and just an excellent way to show the size. How big is this thing that it's got a whole building on its back and it doesn't even notice? I don't know. My back's been bothering me lately. There's a building on your back, Uncle Steve. What? Where'd that come from? Whoa. Yeah, these guys look cool. Then we've got this cat bird thing, and Chaos Demon over here. Good coloring on the Chaos Demon. We've got some Underworld's warbands. We've got some vampires. My computer's not doing these guys justice, but good looks, good coloring. Then we've got some, I don't know what this is. Just some chaos mutant body horror. Just like, let's take lead and just drop it and make a figure out of whatever comes out. What is it? I don't know. It's a spider octopus thing holding whatever. I mean, I had a starfish with a gun in my game on Saturday, so sure, why not? And then we've got some camouflage orcs with a camouflage orc shaman wearing a tiki mask. You got a camouflage orc Wolverine, camouflage orc ranger, camouflage orc with a... Yeah, these guys are awesome. I need to use them in a game. Can follow up on the plot line about the orcs that got attacked from the village. We got a Horus Heresy dude from Neil Harris, 1 gold. This guy is just gigantic armor, gigantic mace, gigantic cybernetic claws, the fur of some gigantic beasts on their back. This guy's cool. Just coolness. And we got another dude. This one's from Nikolai, and he included stairs, and this dude's just standing at the top of the stairs going, "Witness me!" And then we've got this vaguely Asian samurai, I don't know what this is, with his gigantic khopesh, looking all badass. Imagine this kind of game. Then we've got, for the Warhammer Old World, for gold from Angelo, we've got some dwarves. And these dwarves are carrying another dwarf on a shield. And this orc dwarf on the shield, I guess, is important because he's got the other dwarves carrying him, or he's convinced them to carry him. No, it's fine. We'll look impressive in battle, boys. Why are we carrying you? You weigh like 800 pounds. Don't worry about it. And we've got this knight paladin looking dude with it's got a lantern hanging from his sword, and you can see the melted wax in the lantern, which kind of also looks like an owl. Great attention to detail. And we've got another troll, orc, whatever this is, riding a dinosaur into battle. Obviously the female shaman or whatever. She's got a hand holding a little staff and another hand. She could hang out with those orcs we saw in the last picture, and they look perfectly fine. Make a whole story out of that. We've got Middle Earth. We got Saruman looking at the Palantir. Oh, can I get cable on this thing? 3,000 channels and there's still nothing on. All I can see is this damn eye. Get yourself some eye drops, dude. Rah, rah, rah. Yes, white on white on white, and still making Saruman and capturing the facial expressions of Christopher Lee. Really nice. And we've got, is that Faramir? I think it's Faramir. Standing in in Rohan. Then we've got, I don't know who this is, some elf on a horse, probably Glorthank or somebody like that. I don't know. We even got some Blood Bowl nominations this year. We got this Blood Bowl quarterback. Yeah, go team. We got this Blood Bowl scene with this skeleton wearing a helmet. It's like fighting a werewolf. And then we got a Blood Bowl Minotaur being all like, Rawr! That's pretty cool, pretty cool. Then you've got some love for Necromunda, the Warhammer game almost everybody forgets about. Got some kind of desert Tatooine looking thing. We got, some bounty hunter on the thing, looking down on the races. This is a scene from the pod races. Is that supposed to be Mara Jade? Capturing the feel of the desert. Yeah, very pretty. Very nice. Very cool. Oh, but this one's better. This one's got that underground look. It's got the graffiti and the don't come here look, the do not cross. And it's got these guys. These guys really pop. And just the way the colors. This one, wow. This one just stands out. And then we got another scene of just some repair guy wandering around in the hundreds of millions of miles of city that is Necromunda. Then for the epic scale, we've got this boat, because remember they made a naval game once. I played the naval game once. I don't remember what it is. This is the Bloody Reaver, which I guess is a undead steampunk boat or an orc steampunk boat. I don't know. You've got an entire castle on top of a chunk of rock, and then that chunk of rock is in a boat. And there's teeny little windows in the chunk of rock. I don't know if you can see them. So I guess that's to show you how big this boat is that it's got an entire kingdom on top of it, which, I mean, you would say that's illogical, but have you seen some of the deluxe cruise ships they've got sailing out there now? They're ridiculous. So this isn't that ridiculous. I mean, they got fucking roller coasters on them now, which sort of, I think in my mind, ruins the whole point of a cruise, but okay. Then we got a giant stompy mech and another giant stompy mech in a scene doing something, setting up some type of piece of equipment. Oh, look at this one. Another use of the diorama and the resin. We've got a space knight or a fighter on some kind of wing thing. And are they going up against some type of weird Lovecraftian snow creature? Look how he captured the waves by sculpting the resin. Erica, that's amazing, sir. Bam, dudette. Wow. My camera does not do this detail justice. This is just cool. I wish I could see it better. Then we've got whatever this is. A bunch of space marines fighting a bunch of undead, I think, on some epic battlefield. Really tight and claustrophobic. I like that. And then we've got a group of adventurers carrying around a coffin, being held aloft by angels. And we've got like some priests and some paladins and a wizard. Is this the scene from A Paladin in Hell? I mean, obviously, it can't be the scene from the Paladin in Hell because Paladin in Hell is a D&D franchise, and this is Games Workshop. But God, it just looks like the burial scene in A Paladin in Hell, right before everything goes to hell. Yeah, wow, this is just great. Well done. And we got the young bloods, which are like the kids. This little ogre with a bell for a helmet. And yeah, cool. He's got a whole entire thing on his back with skulls hanging from it. That again just shows the size. Gigantic shield, gigantic mace, a bell for a codpiece. Somebody likes bells. And we've got another just a space marine. And this one, whoa, this Loki looking Maximilian. Well done, dude. And the greens and the blues and the purples. Wow, this one really pops. They chose this over this? I would have given it to this, but okay. And then here's just the open competitions. Like, well, we didn't know where else to put this, so we'll put this just here because it's really, really good and we want to acknowledge it, but it doesn't really fit any of the scenes. And it's some kind of Harlequin rogue about to just kill the out of this poor little guy who just fell off a cliff. And he's like, oh, come on, my legs are broken, my backs are broken, and now I got this Joker wannabe about to double kill me with his 2 swords. Another 2 different members of the Space Marines looking all ready to lay some smack down on the enemies of the Empire. And the golden winner goes to the biggie, the troll. This is the one that won. This is the person who got the sword. This person, this figure, this amazing, gigantic troll wielding a seashell on a stack. Actually, a seashell on a stick as a weapon seems counterintuitive because the seashell would shatter, right? But that said, it does look freaking cool. And then just the size. I think the great thing about this figure is the way it just shows the size of how big this troll is, that it can have a normal sized troll riding it and an entire Stargate on its back. And plus looks like some trees. Like it was sleeping and the tree was growing. And then they came and built the Stargate here on the land because they didn't know the troll was sleeping there. They just thought that's just a weird tree coming out of the ground. And then like enough time passed that the Stargate fell apart. And then this little dude did something to wake the troll up. And the troll's like now completely unaware that there is a Stargate on its back. And that is just a fucking awesome story. I don't know if that's the story, but that's the story in my mind. And this troll, yeah. It really captured the size, the epicness, the detail of the story. There's a top last year's. I don't know, man. Last year's Golden Demon winner was just mind-bogglingly amazing. But this, and then the resin and the water and I think the fish, and just the fact that they went into enough detail to even create the little biosphere down here, and they didn't have to, and just all the little details of the stalactites and the stalagmites and the lava bats, and just yeah, that's what really takes it over the edge. Congratulations to David Perryman for winning this year. Definitely deserves it. Can't wait to see what is next. This is always exciting for people like me who love the toys and love Games Workshop and love the Warhammer stuff and don't have the talent to paint them this well. I love looking at the fact that other people can do this, and I think it does bring so much to the hobby. I know a lot of people are just like, theater of the mind, and that's great. If you're a theater of the mind and it works for you, that's great. Me, it's like, I like the toys. I would love to be in a situation where I could use the toys and the props and the castles and the stuff like that because I love them. And I think they do bring a lot to the game. And these are just an amazing display. And I love this. And it's just telling a whole story. And this guy right here, I love him. This little Loki looking dude. And Paladin in Hell. I mean, what a weird reference. I don't know if it was intentional or accidental that this is from Paladin in Hell, but this is Paladin in Hell. And I don't even know if they knew that this is Paladin in Hell. This is probably some story from Warhammer 2, but I'm looking at that and I'm like, dude, that's frickin' the scene from Paladin in Hell. People are going like, what's Paladin in Hell? It's a D&D adventure. This boat, again, just look at the way to demonstrate the size. And you're looking at that, and then you look at some modern cruise ships, and you're like, yeah, I can see somebody doing that. This one, I mean, this one pops the most. I mean, for my eyes, this one is just like, wow. But that's just me. I don't really care about the Blood Bowl figures. That said, this one's kind of funny. It's nice to see it's nice to, it's whenever people remember they have other product lines is always nice. It was like, oh yeah, we've got a Lord of the Rings product line, don't we? Love this dude. Love these little camouflage jungle orcs. This dude's cool, very D&D. This cool is just stompy and amazing. Love these dudes. They're going to show up in a game. Obviously like this a lot. I love this. This is just the army of squigs. And this, oh, just amazing, beautiful. This is gorgeous. That guy's cool. She's amazing, if that is a girl. I think it's a girl. More orcs. Like this one. It just captures the dismalness of World War II battlefield, trench warfare. Don't know what's going on with this one, but I absolutely love the diesel punk shark being ridden by a cyborg orc. Yeah, so congratulations to each and every winner, each and every nominee. Congratulations to the individuals who have this level of skill to create this stuff. This is amazing. And of course, congratulations to our big winner, David, and this wonderfully awesome creature here. Just so amazing. Anyways, there you go. That's this week's big stompy mech news. Looking at Games Workshop again. I was going to look at a different company stuff, but I wanted to check what was new with Games Workshop, and I saw it was Golden Demon winners, and I was like, how can I not look at the Golden Demon winners, because they're amazing. So there you go. It's like, I can't say anything bad about this. Or people are like, oh, blah, 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 Games Workshop, blah, 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 figures, blah, 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 inside Theater of the Mind. I'm like, oh my, how can you find anything negative about this? It's art. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's telling an entire story with just some pieces of plastic. That's mind-boggling to me that people can do that and do it so amazingly well, where I have trouble drawing a circle. So unbelievably envious of their talent, unbelievably grateful that they share their talent with the world. Always amazed with what people can do with the paint and the figures and the time. And yeah, I'm fucking jealous. I wish I had that level of talent, but it's fine. I've got my thing that works for me. And yeah, just it's breathtaking. It's breathtaking. I love the toys. I'm sorry, I do. I love the toys. Maybe that makes me less of a gamer. I don't know. I love the Games Workshop stuff. I love the figures. I love the stories that they can tell. I love being able to explore that world. It's just so tactile, and that's how my brain works. So that's why I do this every week. We'll try and find a different company stuff to look at. There's not as many as I thought. I thought there was more, but it was like, wait. Or maybe not. A lot of them have gone out of business, because I was like, oh, I'll go looking for this company, and I couldn't find their stuff. So I don't know what's good, but we'll see who we find for next week. Congratulations again to all the winners. See ya.
Setting light, shattered dreams. Melt to giant fucking screams. Neon glass station light. Shadows dancing in the night. Power searching through the veins. Concrete jungle, metal rain.